So this is the new intro now. It's quiet. We don't talk. We just let the
Well, I'll
music.
hear
We let the
Didn't even
music
play the
hit.
song.
it. American Gladiators. I'm telling you, it reminds me of like an old ass '80s show.
That shit
What's that
sucked.
one? What's that one show that they were like kids, but they all had like different color teams, and they were like in a temple. You remember that show? Like as a kid growing up. That's what it
Oh,
sounds like.
oh, I
Oh,
know what you're
Prime
talking about.
Time or something. It's on
Yeah,
Nickelodeon.
yeah, it was on
It
Nick.
was like something of the hidden temple. Something of the hidden temple. I
Yeah, I
think it
remember
was.
that shit.
Yeah, that's what that show reminds me of, bro.
That shit was sucked.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. Are we sticking with this, or we're going back to the other one?
Nah, man, I like that one.
I like that intro, bro. It's very. I don't know. It matches Eddie's shirt
I'm
for
tired.
sure.
I'm tired of
Okay.
me mixing rap with it, man. I'm tired of rapping over a beat I can't even fucking rap on.
All right. Let's start then.
All right. Three,
Today.
2, 1. Let's go.
Today is April 3rd, 2020. Welcome to the Dynasty Rookie Mode podcast.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What up, y'all?
We are back again for part 2 of our wide receiver rookie breakdown. Hope you guys are ready for this one. I know this is where
We
we're,
are.
we're going to really debate over this one.
It's gonna be
This
a
is where we get to the
fun
nitty-gritty.
episode. It's gonna be fun, fellas.
Yeah. But before we get started
This
with
was probably
that.
like the toughest. Good.
No, go ahead.
It's probably like the toughest selection though, because you're like separating the elite players that you know somebody's gonna draft them,
Yeah,
and then you're putting some sleepers in it because there's some sleepers in here.
of course.
Yeah, the beautiful thing about it is your elite may be different from my elite, may be different from Henry's elite. So that's why I like to hear your guys' opinions on who you think who you're higher on and I'm lower on.
Compared
Maybe it'll change my mind.
Compared to your guys' rankings, yeah. I already have one player that's like, the fuck.
Yeah, I got one player. I'm like, yeah, no, I think we have the same player. I think he's consensus towards the back half, and I'm like, how? So that means Eddie, we're gonna call you out on a player because I'm pretty sure you're the one that has him hella low.
Yeah, call me out when we get to them.
All right.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, well, let's hop in it then, man. Let's get it.
Before we get started with that, gonna ask you guys just one real quick question, man.
Absolutely.
We talk about a lot of tradings and stuff on the sleeper app, but nobody ever gets anything done, man. So what did you guys take on trading? Like, what makes a trade work for you guys?
You got to build a rapport. To me, you got to build a rapport with the person you're trying to trade with, analyze the value, analyze the team needs, and get to know the person. That's the only way things are going to work. Obviously, you're gonna trade with somebody you like, bro. You got to build a relationship.
I mean, for me, you just gotta negotiate, bro. Like you can never shut down a negotiation. Like you could always add something for them to press that accept button.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much it. Like just never shut down like an offer because you could save them and just add something one day and they're gonna hit accept.
Yeah, that's the way I look at it too. Is when I send out a package. Sometimes it might be my best, sometimes it might not be. But, that's how we get negotiations started. Because, I mean, if I send you the best I can at the very moment and then you decline that, where's that going to leave me? I'm not going to add anything else to it. But I like,
right back in my face.
But I like what you guys hit on team needs and stuff. That's a lot of things that some teams, they don't get a grasp on is they don't look at like, the other teams and let's say like where their weak is at. So some team can be quarterback heavy, and then you're gonna try to send them a Lamar Jackson just because you're trying to bank on the value, but they don't need a Lamar Jackson on their team.
My favorite time to trade somebody is right before the trade deadline. That's when you get a lot of deals done. and right before the NFL draft, literally right before the NFL draft.
Yeah.
The two biggest times you're gonna get trades done because people are trying to move things desperately. Both times, man, they're gonna try to either trade out of the first round, so people are trying to get in the first round, or move up in the first round, or people are trying to trade assets to get prospects. It gets very interesting.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on then. Our wide receiver second part breakdown. Our consensus number 8 is Tyler Johnson. Man, I'm surprised this guy jumped this high.
Yeah.
From Minnesota, 6'1", 206 pounds.
Probably me.
He's number 10 for me. He had great production at the school, 86 catches, 1,300 yards, 13 touchdowns. To me, he's a very, very safe player. He does everything right. I mean, nothing flashy, but he's very reliant. What about you guys?
I would say he's in my number 10 overall wide receiver too. I think he's explosive. He has a good route tree. Has sure hands. Is that good body control? They could win in contested catches. Not as physical, and he's kind of playing against a weaker conference, so we don't know how those skills would translate into the NFL. But I really like him, man. I watched some of his highlights, and I'm pretty impressed. Especially when he has that concentration. You know, I think he could be something really good as a wide receiver too.
Yeah, he's very underrated.
I believe so.
Technically, the Patriots are my number 3 favorite team. Okay, it's the Oilers, Cowboys, and then Patriots. Man, but I would love this guy at the Patriots, bro. Like, he's a great X receiver. He's more dominant in the slot. That's probably why Alex is saying he's not as physical. But bro, like, if you talk about knowing other people's positions, is this guy. Like, he can know where you're at and then use you as a blocker later on down his own route. He's that's why I have him so high, because he's like a LeBron James. He's like LeBron James.
Well, where do you have him? You must have him at either 8 or 9.
Yeah, it's somewhere. I think it's 8
for him to be this high up.
Yeah, because I almost had him at 7.
I can see that, man. I wouldn't be mad.
He's not a deep threat, bro. I mean, he can if he wants to be, but I think he's more dominant in the slot.
I think it's really important that we kind of give some context. Yeah, I think it's good to have some context for these next 7 players, because they could be whichever order. They're really close to one another. They all have skills that are elite. At the same time, they also have cons that are bringing them down and not taking them to the next tier.
Yeah.
So I think you can have an argument for each one of these guys being the number 7.
And I felt like he had
number 8.
Balls.
I'm sorry.
Like, I thought he was physical. Like, in my eyes, and like if it was a run play, like, he will still fake his own route just so he could distract the defenders. What I liked about him too, his all around game is pretty amazing. Like, I don't know
what I really like. No, I think he's a very solid wide receiver. Like Henry was saying, he's probably the safest wide receiver in the class. He has really good long speed. I think he'll find good separation. I think he'll be better serving as a wide receiver 2 than an alpha. He'll be a consistently good, like a Robert Woods type of player to me. He's like a type of Robert Woods player. Like, he's going to be consistent, be a good wide receiver 2 whichever offense he lands. He just doesn't have that X factor that's going to move you past, though. You know, like he's just a very safe prospect.
I hope everybody feels the way y'all feel. That way he can fall to me at 206.
There's guys in here.
He probably will.
He has a high floor. He has a really high floor, but
Johnson?
He doesn't have that high of a ceiling. Yeah, to me, he doesn't have that much high of a ceiling. I could be wrong.
Tyler Johnson, if you listening to this, boy,
here we go again. Shut him out.
I'm wrong.
If you listen to this, Tyler Johnson, man,
I love you, kid.
I hope
nothing but the best,
well in
man.
the NFL, bro.
Yeah,
exactly.
But he's not a playmaker to me. That he's number 10 for me. He's not gonna explode on you or nothing like that. But he's gonna be very reliable. Could be a PPR monster, but that's it.
Yeah, I can see him having a Robert Woods career.
You
All right.
ready?
You guys ready to move on? Who's our number 9?
Number 9 consensus wide receiver, Antonio Brown. No, just kidding. Gandy Golden.
You had me.
Yeah.
Liberty. Tall ass kid,
Yeah.
6'4", 223 pounds, 79 catches, almost 1,400 yards, 10 touchdowns. This kid has a high ceiling just because of his size.
Let me speak. Let me preach real quick,
Go
man,
ahead.
because this is my boy.
Touchdown record at his school. That's
Go
all
ahead.
I got to say.
He plays at Liberty.
Mhm.
Let's get that out the way. It's a small school, but I think we're
Record's
safe to
record.
say that doesn't matter. You look at what Cortland Sutton is doing in this, is already heading into his 3rd season playing. He came out of SMU. Not comparing the two. I'm just saying small school doesn't matter. Man, this guy is probably the highest ceiling for me out of all the wide receivers because his natural skills are dominant. He goes up there and gets those 50-50 catches, 50-50 balls, and comes down with style. He's someone that, to me, resembles a lot Kenny Galladay and AJ Green, man.
And that one-handed catch ability like OBJ.
There's another guy that has a better one-handed catch in this class, and we'll talk about him. I think he's coming up soon, and I'm also excited about that guy, but not as much as Gandy Golden. Gandy Golden, to me, is a prospect that shouldn't be overlooked. He should be an early 2nd-round pick in a rookie draft. If he falls, if I could get a pick in the late 2nd and he falls to me, I will be 100% ecstatic. I think he's dominant. He's fast for his size. He has great high pointing. He high points the ball excellently. Can't have me talk better about him. He had weaker competition, and he was weaker against the bigger cornerbacks. But man, this guy has probably the highest ceiling in this whole entire class.
I think he just came in your pants, boy. Yeah.
A little bit, just a little bit.
Man, he's good. I mean, looking at it back now, he's probably they probably should have switched Tyler and him. But I mean, we'll all find out truly after the draft. But man, he has great vision. He hides his hands, like he'll just be jogging and jogging and jogging until the ball's like right there on him, and then he'll just quickly go up and grab it. Is what I like,
That's
man. Like I haven't seen that before. Like his hands are too good for his own good.
Good reflexes. He has really good reflexes.
Yeah, I mean, what you guys said, pretty much. He has amazing strength because of his size, and like you guys said, the school that he did go to, I mean, that's not a knock on him, but at the same time, you got to take that into consideration. But he wasn't the quickest or the fastest. Ran a 4.6 at the 40-yard. But he has he has good strength. I mean, that's the only thing that, for me, he's number 11. That he was on the slower side, and I mean,
I don't think so, man.
I mean, that's
I would have
game speed wise.
Disagree against that.
Game speed.
I mean, you might say he's slow, but he gets them yards after the catch. Like he makes the plays happen.
No, I think he's fast for his speed. I mean, fast for his size, man.
Yeah.
I have him as my number 9 wide receiver, and I almost had him as my number 8. I dove a little bit deeper into his tape and just realized, man, this guy can be really good in the NFL. Really, really good in the NFL. Man, he possesses all the traits that you see in the alpha wide receivers, man. He's dominant. I can see
him in Atlanta. Once Julio Jones leaves, that's who they need to replace him with.
I could see him in Philly, man. If Philly goes for him.
Man, come on, man. I'm a Cowboys fan, man. I'm tired of sending people to Philly.
Yeah, you're gonna be tired about that one, man, because that'd be a good spot. Of course, that's just hopeful wishing, but that's what I like, man. I'm really, really, really like his style of play.
Where do you think he goes?
As far as team or as far as day, round?
Round.
third, fourth round.
I would say probably as early as the second, as late as the fourth.
Say
I'd say
third.
late second.
Third
Also, I
round.
could see that.
Eduardo, where did you go? Third round. I like him.
I'm losing battery.
Maybe Minnesota can use him.
Good spot for him too.
But yeah, but the kid, yeah, he plays physical. He's strong. That was my only knock on him. You know, it's not quick. He wasn't quick.
He's not, but he's 6'4". You can't teach size. Like I was telling you about T.
Yeah.
Higgins. Honestly, I would probably take Gandy Golden over T. Higgins. Honestly, I may even take him in the early second round, just because I just want him that much, and I think that he's going to translate very well into the NFL. I think he has all the tools that NFL teams are looking for.
There's a lot of these kids that are 6'4", 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, there's one we'll talk about soon that I have him ranked over Gandy Golden, and I think that's another player that I'm really high on. So we'll talk about him a little bit later.
All right, we ready to move on to the next guy?
Let's go.
Number 10. Number 10, we got. Trying to find him on here. Donovan Peoples-Jones, Michigan, 6'2", 212 pounds. He had 34 catches on a year, 438 yards, 6
Whose sirens
touchdowns.
are those?
Not me.
That's you, Alex?
What was that?
Damn, man, we had two Corona Beatles situations over there already, bro.
Oh, it's the East Side, bro.
You're in the hot spot. You need to move out, nigga.
Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Those are cops.
Yeah. He lives in the ghetto, man.
Ambulances. I live on the East Side, bro.
This kid, I have him a little bit more down on my rankings, but I mean, he's a sleeper for me. He has a good build. He separates well. His elevation and body control is pretty good. He's strong. I saw a lot of plays where he would catch the ball and run with it, and then 2-3 guys would be trying to take him down, and he's still holding on to that ball. So good ball security, but he wasn't fast off the line. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna let you finish. I was just saying I wanted to go next.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know, man. I had him at 7, and then one of y'all told me, like, really? At 7? I was like, I don't know, man. He's a great overall athlete. He separates with his body so he can get the catch. And like this kid hasn't played with one QB for more than a year. I don't know if you guys knew that. Like he has no problem switching QBs. So, you know, that transfers well into the NFL because you don't know who's gonna be the QB year to year. I don't know, man. He's something different, bro. That's for sure. He's a red zone target. Man, I like him. I like him.
I like him too. I mean, I probably have him the lowest. I have him as number 14 for me. I think he's dynamic. He could really be a quality wide receiver too. He can make those acrobatic, freakish catches that, you know, the NFL is known for nowadays. You know, he's very athletically built. I just think he's inconsistent. I think he's going to get a lot of work in his first 2 years as a punt returner or a kickoff returner because he was working the special teams and he worked it very well. I could see him starting off slow. He could be like a Percy Harvin style player, you know, that is more used as a gadget rather than you know, their true go-to person. But I could see him still being something that could be a translate into an alpha, not an alpha, I would say, but a quality wide receiver one on their specific team, man. I just think he's just inconsistent, has to work on his route tree. You know, as soon as he gets to the camp, you know, but I like what Eddie said. He kind of is adaptable, because he's been playing with different type of quarterbacks, so you got to adjust to their playing style. But to me, I think there's guys in this class that, as of now, I would pick over Peoples-Jones, and I think he's a sleeper.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's the third. That's scary, dog. I ain't gonna lie. No wonder you
Bro,
can't sleep.
it's the east side, man. I'm telling you, this is normal.
Yeah.
Welcome to the hood.
Hey, but if y'all didn't know, shoot, if y'all watching this in the future, bro, we under quarantine. You know, we're gonna have everything special this year, bro.
Yeah.
Like a webcam draft. A webcam draft.
Yo, man.
They're gonna
We should
make
do like a live
I
reaction
was
to this.
about to say that. I was about to say that.
You're about to say that?
Yeah. Well,
Let's do it, bro.
Let's do it. Let's get on Zoom and then live reaction to it, and then I
Shoot,
can
we
cut up
look
the
like we in the draft.
dude.
It's
can
gonna
cut
be
up
like
the
we in
video
the
into
draft.
highlights.
I'm gonna
Let's
put my
do it, man.
Cowboys flag in the back. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be the only one representing.
I mean, it's gonna be a really long episode, but we'll shorten it down.
Yeah. No,
So that way
I'll cut it
we
into
only
highlights.
It's gonna be long. It's gonna be long. It's gonna be long.
I'll cut it into
There'll be a
highlights.
lot of
like you're saying.
drinking.
Hell yeah, bro. I mean, it's a special draft, bro. It's a
Yeah.
special draft.
That's right.
If-
That's right. Very special.
America needs this shit right now.
Yeah, it does.
Absolutely.
But that was number 9.
All right.
Donovan
Canceling
Peoples
it.
Jones,
Yeah. Michigan.
Michigan. So let's go on to our number 10 consensus. Is
Do it.
Laviska Shenault Jr., Colorado, 6'1", 227 pounds, 56 catches on the year, 764 yards on the ground or through the air, and 4 touchdowns. This guy's he's very physical with the ball. Debo-like kind of player to me. Plays all around, wide receiver, plays in the backfield as a running back. He's not the fastest or the quickest, but he is an exceptional route runner with some good hands.
Is that all? My turn?
Go ahead.
All right. Shenault, he's my 13th ranked wide receiver at the moment. Like Henry was saying, he can run after. He's aggressive. He has probably the best, I would probably say top 3 in this class, ability after the catch. He's a Swiss Army knife, a gadget player that can really line up anywhere in whatever position, either X, Y, slot. He's there. He has above average hands. He could be very explosive, but one thing that's really concerning is he's very injury prone. He's missed a lot of games, has been taken out of games during his collegiate career, and his style of play may not translate into the NFL if he's really going to be physical against these bigger linebackers and corners and safeties. How reliable and durable is he going to be? That's my biggest knock on him, is just how injury prone he is.
I don't think he's gonna be injury prone because that dude works out. I mean, he does do some crazy shit that might get him hurt someday, but I gotta be honest, man. He's been going down my list. I ain't gonna lie. I had him at 6. Right now, I would have him at 9. And he might get down lower too, but he has great attributes. He could play the slot or outside. He pedals his feet through tackles, which I like that aggressiveness. He even makes tight window catches, but that's because he puts himself in those scenarios that he has to make them. And he can play running back, but I'm telling you, he's going to continue going down my list.
It's like Tavon. Is it Tavon Austin? Was that the kid from
Cowboys?
Yeah,
The Cowboys?
yeah. But he's
originally from St. Louis.
Yeah, but
He
he
didn't do
Rams.
shit, though. He didn't do shit.
didn't do shit. But he's bigger. He's bigger, better route runner.
I think a wide receiver has a better chance of being good at wide receiver and quarterback than wide receiver and running back, especially him, since we're already saying he's injury prone and shit.
I said Peoples Jones was like Percy Harvin, but I really meant that for Laviska Shenault.
Yeah.
I think he's Percy Harvin.
Oh, how many have you drank already, boy?
1, bro.
You're the lightweight, huh?
Where's
A little
Laviska
bit,
ranked
man.
for you, Eddie?
Huh?
Where's Laviska ranked for you?
I had him at 6, but he's at 9 for me now.
Okay.
But like I said, he's gonna go down lower. Like,
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I got him at 8, so I'm the highest out of all you guys.
Sorry, Laviska. I mean, shoot. Come on, man. I love your dreads, bro. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm sorry.
I think
Nothing personal.
If he lands in a system to where like they utilize Debo the way they utilize him, that would be his best fit.
I just see him as a reliable option like Debo is.
I hope the Eagles draft him.
I mean,
I think he'd be good with the Cowboys.
Yeah. Hell no. I'd be so mad draft day. I'd be so mad. I'd be flicking the camera off like, damn, man, what y'all doing?
Nah, he'd be good with the Cowboys.
Probably the best receiver core if he goes there because you'll have Gallup, Laviska, and Cooper.
Man, they all play different.
They all play different.
But if y'all remember the board battle for Texas, who really won that game wise, not the owner selling wise.
Okay. Texas flex.
Let's move on.
All right. Our number 11, right? We're at Brian Edwards, South Carolina, 6'3", 212 pounds.
Really?
What?
No.
Go ahead. No. keep it
71 catches, 816 yards, and 6 touchdowns. He's a playmaker.
Alex was defending you running down the field like, get that more yard, get through more yards, boy, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, bro.
No, but he's a playmaker. He showed nice.
Tell me about him.
Go ahead.
If you thought I was hyped for Gandy Golan, he's above Gandy Golan for me. He's my number 8. Man, what can I say about this guy, man? Huh?
Where's Golden though? On your list?
To me, number 9.
Edwards is number 9 for me.
Yeah, they're right next to next. Like I said, I wouldn't be disappointed getting either one of these players if I could get either one or both.
Edwards, I would like Edwards content over Gandy.
But I'm sorry, you was about to put him on the pedestal. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro, you ruined my intro, man. Like, I gotta start back. Hold on, let me run back.
Go, I'll get you. Go ahead.
So anyway, I just think he's an expert at contested catches. You see all the athletic plays that he does. He's very strong, very dominant. 6'3". He could be a true alpha. He could run an offense like a Julio. I mean, he's not obviously the prospect Julio was coming out of Bama, but he has that ceiling to be a Julio. He has that catch radius, high points the ball excellently. He's just one that has great body control that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how he's going to fall. He's there to be competitive, go after the ball. Man, the only thing that's concerning is obviously his. Huh? Oh, it's excellent. It's excellent. That's probably what his best attribute is high pointing, going after the ball, going for those 50-50 balls. He's going to be a red zone threat. I know you're probably okay. Let me give you a better comparison than probably what I gave you.
I think Julio Jones was kind of too high for me. I was like,
it was a little too high. I'll give you Des Bryant. Because you shake your head, man. You shake your head, but they have that same style, man. The only thing that's a struggle for him.
It's like you want me to say something.
Nah, actually, that's a better comparison. Des Bryant.
It's his ceiling. I'm just saying his ceiling. He's very athletic. He's an athletic freak. Maybe it possibly could be Julio. Obviously, that's just me talking bold. Probably drank too many Michelob Ultras. It's okay. I'm just trying to show you guys how hype I am for this player. Bro, great player. Keep watching film on him. To me, he's a player that could possibly crack my top 6. Definitely not over Rager. Over Justin Jefferson for me, because those are guys that I just like.
I can see him over Higgins.
Guys. Yeah, I can see him over Higgins. Definitely in that top 6 role for me. The only thing that could be a struggle for him is playing against those stronger cornerbacks.
Yeah,
it could throw him off his game a little bit. But if it goes to the red zone, it's a 50-50. It's whoever wants it the most, and I think that guy has that mindset that he wants it the most. I didn't mean to talk so much, man.
Go ahead, Eddie.
No, go ahead, bro, because I wasn't going to say shit.
Any takes on him?
Follow that.
I didn't even know about this guy. I mean, I watched everybody's highlights before I started watching film on everybody, so I know who to select out and not. So I guess I selected this fool out of my favorites list and didn't watch his actual film. But then Henry was like, "Bro, he's good. He's good." I was like, "Okay, I'll watch his film. See what's good." I mean, the only thing he's got going for him is that he's from the school of South Kakalaki and he's 6'3". But other than that, bro, I got a down arrow on the side of his name. I don't know. Sorry.
I hope a lot of people do, so I can line them in a lot of places.
Hey, God, please prove me wrong. Please. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate talking shit about people.
Do you?
I know, right?
Because you be bragging for no goddamn reason. You suck like a motherfucker and you brag like you fucking top dog and shit. If you didn't brag, I wouldn't be talking shit about you.
That's true, Alex. That's actually really true.
You a tie-dye? I like your tie-dye shirt, bro.
Oh, babe.
I didn't even listen to what you said.
His older brother got me onto this street artist right there, boy. Go look him up.
Nice.
Exit through the gift shop on YouTube.
Free promo.
Free promo for real.
But get back to Edwards.
Anyway,
I like the kid, man. He shows some nice in and out moves. Fake in, went out and caught a long ball. Like I don't think he tested well in the combine, or I don't think he tested at all.
Mm-mm.
And it was pretty good speed. I mean, for a kid his size. Good speed, good hands. Like you said already, though, he does need to work on his strength. But yeah, I could see him jump up my list too.
Hey, Edward, my name is Eduardo, nigga. Prove me wrong, my dude. Please.
All right.
Do it for the tie-dye shirt.
Yeah, but when you see a tie-dye shirt like this, you know it goes hard. You can only wear it in certain spots. You know what I'm saying?
It goes something.
You can only wear it on
something.
the football podcast.
Let's move on, gentlemen.
Yes,
better
let's
than
do
your
it.
raggedy ass Hank. Everything stop. Let's go.
Number 13 for us is Eddie's favorite player, Brandon Ayuk, Arizona State. 6 feet tall, 205 pounds, 65 catches, almost 1,200 yards, and 8 touchdowns. When I watch this, he's number 10 for me on my list. I see Brandon Cooks on him. In him.
On him?
Okay,
damn, bro. What type of fantasy are you playing?
I do.
Really process that in my brain.
I just heard on him. I'm like, whoa. Are you saying mermaids?
Hold on. And then Alex said, what kind of fantasy you playing? Hold on. I don't think there's football anymore. Hold on. Wait a minute.
My bad, man. I was talking a little quick, maybe for me. Shoot.
Blame Alex called you out real quick. He was like, what kind of fantasy you think?
No, it's the alcohol you guys are drinking. Shit.
It's the alcohol that make you gay.
But anyways,
the alcohol you're drinking.
He's fast. He's fast. Catches the deep ball good.
None drinking Jameson.
Yeah, Brandon Ayuk, Arizona State. Kind of got me, threw me off a little bit. But yeah, I think he's fast, man. Very agile, elusive. He has those jump cuts that make him really difficult to catch. Good vision, long speed, and he's very competitive, man. You could tell in his character that he's somebody that's out there to win. It's true. It just has that alpha mentality, that I'm out there to win. I'm out there to be the best. And has good footwork, just really raw talent, and a smaller frame for a 6 foot wide receiver. Definitely concerns there. But when you see him play, man, it's hard to tackle him. You just see the guy's just getting juked. It could be weaker competition, but the guy just very agile. So I like Brandon Ayuk. I have him as my wide receiver 11 out this class, but I could see him being pretty dominant. Given the situation,
he will make a good Eagle.
Man, we stop talking about the Eagles, man.
I just wanted to say that.
Eagles fans up in
I
here?
just wanted to say that.
Everybody would look good on the Eagles. Man, or the Cowboys.
Eddie, let's talk about your favorite player.
Man, he's got quick feet. He's a deep threat, and he jumps over people in practice. But I would have walked with my Longhorn, Devin, boy. You're going to do great things, Devin.
Oh, well, you can hold on.
He should have been up here. Fuck how you, man. Go home, bro. Hey, but I love your heart, man. Like I said, prove me wrong. I love your heart. I love that damn that. I love it though, man. You know what I'm saying? I that gets me excited sometimes, and not in his way.
Whoa, not in his way.
Not in his way. But yeah, that video where he jumped over the other dude in practice, that shit was crazy.
Dude, that was crazy, dude. Like 2 yards.
See them hops on the game.
Dude, that was like 2 yards of a distance, man. He jumped over him.
I feel like Allen Iverson. We talking about practice? Yeah, we talking about practice, dog.
That's right, man, with your tie-dye shirt.
It happened in practice.
I like it.
You mentioned it a lot, nigga. Shit, you want it? Shit, it's not your size. It's about 3 times bigger than what you need. But shit, I'll put it in the dryer about 5 times. We'd be good. But hey,
7.
My boy Devin should have been in this spot. Come on, let's get it.
All right, our last guy, number 14. This guy was I really just saw film today because I didn't even know about this kid. Quintus Cephas?
Cephas, yeah.
Wisconsin, 6'1", 207 pounds, 59 catches, 901 receiving yards, and 7 touchdowns. What I got for him, he had great awareness and hands, decent route runner, physical wide receiver, but he wasn't the fastest.
Yeah, he's a polished route runner. Has strong. Yeah, I'll agree. Has strong hands. Has a great leaping ability. Is really athletic, quick off the line. They utilize him a lot in the red zone there in Wisconsin, obviously, because Jonathan Taylor was doing the work, getting 3,000 yards.
Yeah.
every season. So they really didn't utilize them. They were more of a run-heavy approach. There in Wisconsin, obviously, they're not playing against the best competition. So that kind of could have boosted his game. Reasons why he may slip. I think he could be a top 10 talent at the position. He just has character issues. Supposedly, allegedly, sexual assault. The cases the case got dropped. So, but you never know. That's concerning to an NFL team. You're investing your future in a player. You don't want to see those type of things on his record, regardless if they're not true or not.
Nothing.
You got put in that position. Regardless, it's a concern. Regardless of how talented you are as a player. So if you're not on the field, you're not very talented. So that's my take.
Eddie?
I don't know. I don't even know if I want to talk to him after that. Hey, man, shout out to the Human Wrecking Ball, man. Y'all know who that is.
Nothing on him? Nothing on Cephas?
That's not cool in my book. That's not cool in my book.
Nothing? I mean, the cases got dropped. The cases got dropped. Just
like you said, you don't even want that. You don't even want that turtle head to pop out, bro. I'm good.
All right. Well, any sleepers you guys want to talk about that we didn't mention?
Oh yeah. Eddie, let's get it, man. Because I know you want to talk about him too. Let's get it. Let's get your boy, the Longhorn himself, Devin Duvernay. Let's go.
Boy.
Devin Duvernay.
He's a sleeper, bro.
Texas, 5'11", 210 pounds.
The Longhorns
106 receptions.
I am gonna mute this guy right now. Let me talk, boo. 106 receptions, 13, almost 1,400 yards, 9 touchdowns.
And that's a touchdown. I beat you to
it. No, he was pretty good. Tracks the ball well. Turns into a running back with the ball.
Man, he's good, bro. He's good. I'm telling you, man. He's one of the players that watch out for. He could definitely run up some draft boards. I think a lot of people are sleeping on him. Have him as a top 20 wide receiver. I think he could be top 12. He has a 4.3 yard, 40-yard dash.
Yeah.
I mean, he's pretty quick. He showed he could handle the workload. Expect him to be a good slot receiver coming out. Transitions into possibly one of the prototypical wide receivers nowadays, fast, and can get the receptions. Man.
Talk about your boy.
The Longhorn.
Okay. You gave me permission to talk. I'm sorry. If y'all didn't know, Henry be doing all the hard work.
I don't want to hear you talking. No, I'm just kidding. You have permission.
I'm gonna mute this other guy over here. Eddie.
No, but at the same time, I don't try to like cut y'all off. It's just delayed over here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't start talking till when I start talking. So
Okay.
you know, it'll be changed when we're off of quarantine and we're actually doing this shit I was supposed to be. I don't know how we're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
Anyways.
Because we weren't on YouTube.
What were you gonna say about me?
Thank Henry, man. He does all the hard work, bro. He's on the motherfucking whatever you call those, the music tuners things. He's on OBS, bro. He's doing all the hard work, man. All me and I gotta come right here and do is talk. You know what I'm saying? So
thanks, man.
Shout out to Henry.
Thank you.
But man, Texas Longhorns have not been what they were when Vince Young was there. So them coming back to what they should have been doing, because you know Texas is about football, bro. Like when you're a little kid, everybody's telling you to go to Pee Wee. So at the same time, and I wish I would have played Pee Wee. By the way, that's why I was jealous that Alex used to play baseball Pee Wee. If that makes sense, I don't know what the fuck that would be called. But man, him and Johnson, I'm telling you, bro, they're what brought the Longhorns back.
They were what, ranked 10? Were they up there?
Yeah, they were up there. We're up there.
We did it. We beat Georgia last year. That's all I gotta know. Fuck them dogs, homie.
I don't know, man. I like him a lot, man. I like him a lot. He was my number 10 before I started doing a little bit more research. I might have to put him in number 13, 12, man, because honestly, I don't know why he's off my board as a top.
The Longhorns are supposed to be in the decline right now, but for me, they're on the up and up right now.
How do you feel about your boy, Alex? Your boy, Michael Pittman Jr. from USC. Another huge frame, 6'4", 223 pounds. He had 101 catches, almost 1,300 yards, and 11 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
His first comment was a gasp. Rewind that shit.
Because I don't know how I feel about him, man.
He had to think about it. Like, my boy, who?
Yeah, I had to.
Michael Pittman.
Because I got 14 of them that I just named, man. Obviously, he's off my list for a reason.
Well, nothing to say about him. Okay, so
Michael Pittman, he needs a lot of work. The only thing that he has going for is his physical nature, his size. He can separate with his body.
Well, I think I gasped, man.
But I mean, he does need a lot of work. But he has the production. He's raw. He's the next Equanimous St. Brown.
Nah, don't be saying that, man.
I'm just playing.
His ceiling is that St. Brown or it's Juju. You just never know, man. The reason I gasped when I said is like he plays for USC, but I don't know, man. I'm on the fence about him. There's a reason.
There was Reggie Bush, right? It definitely wasn't Matt Leinart when I was watching him.
Juju's from USC.
Oh no, out of the. Oh, Juju's out of USC.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me retract my statement, okay?
Please do. I'm just kidding. No. Yeah, man, I'm just on the fence about him. I don't know how I feel. I don't know if he could be a top 14 or he could be out the league. I don't know. He has a lot of work to do.
I think you're like Henry right now. He's being a real homer. I don't know. We need to talk about better people.
Well, this is the sleeper segment, man. Who you got? How about Van Jefferson from Florida? Van Jefferson from Florida. 6'1", 200 pounds, 49 catches on the year, 657 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Pretty fast. Good hands. He shows some nice routes too. I like some of his catches though, man. It looked like he was just ripping the ball out the air.
Yeah, man. I mean, I like him so much, and Henry can say a lot more great things about him, but I got him on my list twice. He's on my list, and then he's on my sleepers. So
Wow.
he should have been the first sleeper for me.
Should have been. I haven't watched too much tape on him though.
Another good one is let me go on to my deep book of knowledge right now. Damn, I like Quiz Watkins. He
Chase Claypool.
Really quick.
Dude, if that guy turns into a tight end, I could see him like an Evan Ingram like tight end.
Okay, then we'll talk about him on the tight end podcast. Okay,
But he's not a tight end. Well, I mean, it's nothing.
Watkins,
No official.
Not official.
thank you for rudely interrupting.
Sorry, man. Go ahead.
So Watkins is great at 50-50 balls. He tracks the ball really great, something that Claypool can't do. Man, and his separation is not with his body, is not with his hands, it's with his speed. Like his stop and goes are so fast that he can separate with his speed on the burst. It's crazy. And then another good one, because I am the rookie phenomenon, you know what I'm saying? Like I know how to pick him out. Is damn,
You got talent for it.
I hate to say this one because he's a rival to the Longhorns. He's an Aggie, that's for damn sure. It's Kendrick Rogers. That boy's a beast, man. Deep threat, always eyes always on the football. Makes pressure catches for sure. Makes tight catches at that. Goes up and get it. Like his 50-50, I don't know stats, so his 50-50 ball might be sucking. So, but check it out. He's a good route runner, not the best in the class, but we talking about sleepers. So you just talking about what could happen. And he's got sticky hands, man. Like he don't let go of the ball. Shit, and sometimes he gets tackled with the ball just in one hand. I don't know if y'all noticed that shit. And then another one. Damn, I'm gonna
Eddie,
give y'all
before you continue, have you named your biggest sleeper?
Hell no, I'm not going.
Okay, hold on.
Either.
I'm about to hype you up, man. Hold on. I got you, bro. I got you.
If you get them right,
So
get them right, I'll tell you if you get them right.
No. I'm not gonna guess it. I'm gonna get you up there because one thing that I think we need to let our listeners know that is Eddie's strong suit is probably one of his biggest strong suits is identifying talent that he identifies diamonds in the rough.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
He could identify diamonds in the rough. So with that being said, Eddie, I want you to really get hyped and really tell me who your sleeper is, bro. Because I know you waiting for last, man, but you can't do that for the audience, bro. You gotta come with the game, man. Let's go. Let me know.
Who you hype?
Let's go. Let's get it. Come on, man.
Our audience is like if we always been on quarantine, we always been 6 people deep. Just that. No, hell no. Look. I sent it to you, and I put my pen on top of them.
Who you got, Eddie? Come
so
on.
You want to know? Hell no.
I spy with my
got?
little eye. Come on, man. Say it.
Man, I was about to say it. I'm not gonna say him, but hey, man, out of Kentucky, boy, Lynn Bowden. That motherfucker plays QB. He accelerates super fast. Man, he's got potential.
Come on, man. Get to your guy. Get to your guy. Come on.
No, that's my last guy. Stop.
Who's your sleeper? Come on. Come on, man. I think you're holding back. Holding back. Don't do it.
Come on, man. We got an episode to film. Let's go. Move on.
Going once.
All right. I don't think he wants to say it. I think he wants to keep to himself.
Hell no, because I know I can get him in the 3rd round. If y'all saying I can get people in the 3rd round that's on our list, why would I tell you this guy that I know? I'll tell y'all after I get him. How about that? You're gonna have to watch the episode that I talk about him on. How about that?
Spoiler.
So go ahead and like him.
Cliffhanger, bro.
It's KJ Hill, huh?
Subscribe so you can hit that. No, so you can hit that bell, and then once we pop up, hit on the video, and the title's gonna be like Eddie's sleeper that he was holding out on. So,
oh my gosh.
Eddie's
Let's just move on.
Eddie's chastity belt.
Segment, And then
And
we
he has
gotta
a
go
chastity
home.
belt on for a sleeper.
I gotta go watch 2 movies: The Infinite Seven and
You pissed off the crowd, Eddie.
yeah, they done like I got him hyped up. Look,
Tell everybody
I
who
gave
you.
him 3 sleepers, bro. I'll give you another.
All
sleeper.
right. Let's move on then.
Exactly. Let's move on.
Our last segment right now. Rank these wide receivers with this class: AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin, Debo Samuel, and Marquise Brown, the first wide receiver from last year to go off the board.
I know
Where's
who
DK?
Alex is gonna be. He's gonna be on Debo Samuel's.
Who's DK?
Oh yeah, I did forget about DK. DK too.
Come on.
I
Hey,
forgot.
take the floor, man. Let's go.
I forgot about trash wide receivers, bro.
Everybody.
Oh, the whole Raider wide receiver course.
Everybody forgets about the team you ain't even motherfucker went to go see and never lived there. Actually, you did go see him on one time.
All right, come on.
No, you didn't.
Anyway, start off, Eddie. Come on, since you want to talk so much.
Nah, man, you start off. You've always been second right now.
No, you. Okay, I'll go.
Because I don't want to tell you my best sleeper, man. Come on, man. Talk about it, bro.
So rank him in the top 14. All right, AJ Brown probably 3, behind CD and Judy.
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin. He was a 3rd round wide receiver, 3rd round rookie pick. I like his style. I just think that he's gonna be a complementary piece rather than the alpha. So I could see him probably in the 7-8 range. DK has Russell Wilson. DK's fast. DK cooks. Pete Carroll likes the guy. I'll probably put him probably in 5. In that 4 or 5 range.
DK or CD? CD's nuts in your mouth.
Got him. Anyway,
Cousin Terry, old boy.
Debo. That's a tough one, man. I could probably see him right before DK. I like Debo a lot, and then Marquise Brown. He's definitely in the 10 to 14 range for me. Speed's not everything, man, but I don't know. To me, I'm not impressed with Hollywood.
I agree with that.
I got CD, Jerry. Then I'll put AJ Brown. Then after that, who are the other players? Terry McLaurin.
DK.
Terry McLaurin. I want to go with Rhaegar over DK. Then DK. Then on my list, I got Ruggs. No, I got Debo, Ruggs. And then Marquise Brown somewhere in the bottom.
Wait, where'd you put Terry? You said I think you said Terry, and then you went DK.
No, Terry. I have Terry's number 4 for me, and then DK, and then Ruggs.
Number 4. Well, where's Rhaegar then?
Rhaegar's number. Hold up. CD, Jerry, AJB, Rhaegar. No, Terry Rhaegar. Sorry, Terry Rhaegar. And then DK.
Okay.
Well, DK and Debo, and then Ruggs.
Back to back. Okay.
Then Marquise Brown.
Yeah, I could agree.
Fishing somewhere.
I could agree with that. Yeah. Okay, Eddie, what about you?
Man, I'm all about rookies, man. I can't really. I'm not the greatest at putting value to a guy that's been in the league to a guy that's a rookie. Like that's never been my strong suit. That's why you should listen to these guys and not listen to me at this point. Just go ahead and end the video, put a like and subscribe on there, and hit the bell. But the way I did it, I don't know how to do it. So fuck y'all. Okay, so the way I did it was Debo was at 2. Then it was AJ Brown at 5. Hold on, I skipped Terry McLaurin, but I put him at 4. So I put DK at 3. And then obviously Hollywood, man, I put him at 6, but technically if I did this shit right, he would be at 32. But like I said, I don't know how to do this. I'm new to this value shit. I just been on talent shit.
Well, CD,
I'm pretty sure.
I guess we all agree.
Close.
We all agree that CD Lamb and Jerry Jeudy over any of these guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. They're two top can't miss talents.
Yeah. All right, peeps. Before we go,
what happened with the live trade though?
Oh, Julio Jones, Eddie.
Hold on. Oh yeah. Hold on. What was it?
I'll give it to Eddie.
101 for Julio.
Are you willing to give up the 101 for Julio Jones?
No, we were talking about a different trade.
Well, you said you were gonna wait until the air to share a trade.
No, me and Henry thought about one before we even started this episode, but I told him I don't need Julio Jones. I got Calvin Ridley. Like, I don't need that. And then we said something good, but I forgot. Man, I got short-term memory loss. I ain't gonna lie. So I got to write shit down.
Julio Jones for the 102.
I smoked too much weed in high school, bro. Smoked way too much weed in high school.
Yeah.
Julio
okay,
Jones.
well, we'll save another one for the next time we get together. We'll think about a trade. Maybe we can do a three-way trade, man.
Well,
yeah.
I
don't know how you guys feel about that. Oh, Hulk smash!
Shout out to AJ Dillon.
Hold on, we gotta take a birthday shot to Henry. It was his birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
Hey Henry, I turned on my old iPhone and I saw the video that I took when I went to your birthday party last year. And sweet ass Raider shirt that you never fucking worn yet.
I have worn
the
it.
One
man.
he has on.
Shit.
It's the one he has on, bro.
Not in front of the guy that got you.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Don't hurt Eddie's feelings like that, bro.
I'll wear it next time. All right, guys. Happy birthday to me. Thank you.
Cheers to the guy that started this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Alex made it better. I made it fucking funny. So, cheers to us.
Cheers,
bro.
And y'all read that
more,
shit.
man.
Meco lindo.
You like drinking hand sanitizer.
Yeah, it is.
Flush out the corona.
And inside.
All right, guys. Any final remarks?
No, I'm good. I think we covered a lot of good things in this.
Yeah, and like we said, man.
Y'all want one more sleeper? Y'all want one more sleeper?
Hell no. Here we go.
Cut him off, man. Mute him.
Like we said, these players, I mean, there's going to be a toss-up. It's going to be land dependent. So.
And in later episodes and segments, guys, I'm gonna have my own sleeper segment, okay? So.
Yeah, no, definitely. We need to open up like a Eddie's
pickup
of the week kind of segment.
Eddie's night player of the week.
Yeah.
I like that. Super camiseta player, boo.
Ooh, you can't do that, man. Let's trade my part. This guy.
All right, guys. It's been fun.
Yeah, peace in the Middle East.
Please like that video, share it, subscribe, listen to our podcast, iTunes, Spotify. Give us a review. If you hate us, shoot, say it. I mean, we need to improve some way.
True, but if you hate us, it's because you ain't us.
That's true.
Son.
All right, peeps. Have a good night. Gonna get drunk tonight.
You can get drunk tonight, right now. Let's do a Zoom bar right now.